So what I thought I'd do is I would replay the live class again now at 11 o'clock for you. So you can join in and watch the class now, or obviously this is going to be online on YouTube and Facebook for you to watch at your own convenience. Just a reminder to let you know that next week the classes are going to be at 8 o'clock rather than 8:30. 8 o'clock till 8:30 rather than starting at 8:30. Okay, hope you enjoyed the class. Please leave any comments, and please, hopefully the sound is working. I will play it now for you. Have a good day. We're going to start standing. We're going to be working on some mobilization again of the spine, of the rib cage, to get the biomechanics of breathing working. And then we'll spend a little bit of time in a resting posture, in a sitting posture, to actually calm the breath, get that nice feeling of warmth, focus, and concentration. So we're live on Zoom. It's great to see you all on Zoom. Also, we're live on Facebook and YouTube. If you like the video, click like, click subscribe. And also, I'm trialing out LinkedIn today, so hopefully it's going live on LinkedIn. Let's get started. Right, standing posture. Let's start off with just shaking. So literally, hands, really feel that vibration through the body. Just make sure you can see everything there. So nice and through the feet. Really let go of the shoulders. And particularly around here, the shoulders and the neck. Just let the head move slightly, just vibrate. Feel vibration through the whole body. Use the heels, so you've really got the heels into the ground. And you're just breathing easy, just natural breathing in and out through the nose. So no particular way in terms of breathing. Just breathe how you feel comfortable. Can use the wrists. That's quite good again if you've been working a lot at the computer. Just really shake out the wrists, shake out the legs, and then just take a moment to balance. Bring your feet together. So we make a smaller contact, a smaller base of support here. And just pop your hands, just fold your hands just on the belly, just on the abdomen. And take your time just to tune in now to your breathing. Just tune into the breath. And here we're just noticing. So again, no guiding. No conscious control, just notice how you're breathing. We've been moving around a little bit, so your breath will be a little bit more intense, if you like. Just allow that breath to calm. And just feel as the belly really gently rises and falls, just naturally again. It's amazing how much stuff you read and it says fill the air with belly. You fill the belly with air. You cannot get air into the belly unless you gasp it in through the mouth and fill your stomach up. So we're not belly breathing or breathing air into the belly, but what is happening is just because that diaphragm as you're breathing contracts a little bit, it will just in this standing posture just push the belly out slightly. And then just shake out a little bit. Back into that standing position. So small base of support on the feet. This time just put the hands on the side of the ribs. And again, just notice the breath. And what hopefully you can sense is just that slight, the ribs just extending out slightly to the sides. So moving laterally out to the sides. And then again, just a little move around a bit so we don't get tight or tense. I'll show you from the side. We're going to slightly tilt forward. So now I want you to pop your hands on, almost like in the kidneys bit, on the back of the body. So you're bringing the shoulders back, slight tilt forward. You can have a little bend in the knees if you like. Now breathe into the back of the body. So really feel the extension, the expansion across here, across the back of the body. So again, just noticing, so not forcing or pushing anything there. And then just rest the arms down by the side. And again, a little bit of a shake out if we need to shake out a little bit. So just really just focusing on the breath, focusing on awareness of where we feel the breath. So belly, side of the ribs, back of the body. So we're breathing a true deep breath without there increasing any volume. So you're breathing deep breaths naturally, which is what we want to start off with. Now we're going to exaggerate some movement and just slightly increase the volume of air you breathe with each breath. But we'll do that by slowing the breath, and we'll slow the breath by slowing a movement. So we're going to take our feet about shoulder width apart, little bend in the knees, tall through the spine. So always remember, always check in with that grounding down to the ground through the center of gravity here, at the same time counterbalancing, lifting and lengthening the spine. So lengthen the spine. Just let the arms relax by the sides. I want you to imagine like you're flying. So the arms flow up. We'll do the movement first. The arms flow up softly, and then they float back down. And they float up, so just follow the movement. And the wrists to soft, float back down. And you can bring a little bit of lower body movement into this as well. So it's not just the arms. So you can raise up a little bit, push through the heels into the ground. So use the ground. And as the arms float down, you can just soften the knees a little bit. You can glide the hips back a little bit. Arms float up, so you lengthen upwards. Arms float down, you just soften the knees, float back a little bit. Just get that movement, really connect. Make sure you're connecting upper and lower body. Just because we're moving the arms, I want you to use the lower body to actually raise up the arms. And remember, think of this as a flowing movement, so it's a continuous movement. It's not counting reps, you're focusing, going slowly through the movement. Ah, that's good, that's really nice. Keep the elbows soft. Almost feel the weight of the arms, so slow it down and just feel here how heavy the arms are. So that's quite heavy. So that actually helps to pull the shoulders down, so we're not hiking the shoulders up. Good. Slow it down and then just rest there. Now we'll coordinate the breath with the movement. So the slower the movement, it would slow the breath as well. So what we want to do is we want to breathe in as the arms flow up through the nose, and then out as the arms come down, and in and out, and in. Shoulders heavy, shoulders relaxed, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out. Let's do one more. In and out. And then just take a rest there. Again, move around, give the body a little bit of a shake if you need to. What I want you to really, I want to keep the movements as simple as possible and repeat and repeat and repeat, so you can really focus on how you're sensing the breath. Because it's all well and good to say breathe in, breathe out, but I want you to feel as you're breathing in that you're getting this deep breath into the down into the diaphragm. So the diaphragm is contracting. So what you should feel, what is nice about doing this movement is as the arms are lifting out, it's actually helping to activate the rib cage. So the rib cage is actually coming out as well. So you're expanding the rib cage. So you should be able to feel the breath deep into here. And again, watch that you feel the breath deep into the back of the body here as well. So when we're breathing in, we're not pulling everything up, not pulling it all up here. What is also nice about this is that if the arms are really heavy, you're not using the accessory muscles up here to pull the breath in. So it really is dropping the breath down into the body. So let's just have a little bit of explore with that again. So just really feel that breath deep into the body. What you may sense, again, is the natural engagement of what you need to stabilize here. So you're not just pulling everything in these lower abdominals, because the breath goes down and it's almost like, right, that's just that little bit that I need to engage where I'm engaging the core, but I don't need to just hoik everything in and pull my belly in, because otherwise that lifts everything up. So again, simple movement, but I want you to focus on how you are feeling the breath. So let's go back to that nice grounded stance, feet shoulder width apart, heels into the ground. And again, so breathing in. So deep, but not necessarily big. Breathe out, slow. Breathe in deep, but not big. Feel that space in the back of the body, in the side of the body. Slow, 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 slow. Continuous, continuous, continuous. We're not counting reps. Slow. Breathe in. Shoulders heavy. Breathe deep into the body, but not big. And rest there. Take a little rest. Good. So Zoomers, just let me know, can you get that sense of breathing deep into the body, but not necessarily pulling everything up here, pulling the breath up into the upper chest? You will breathe into the upper chest. We don't want to lock the upper chest, but we just want to make sure that we're breathing a true deep breath. Let's do another one. So same thing in terms of the foot position. So shoulder width apart. This time you're going to come up and then open up and lift. And I'll just go down there so you can see because they're not on the camera. And up and hold. So it's almost like you are holding something above your head. So again, this is great because it's opened up the ribs here and it's opened up and extended the spine here. So it's like the rib cage is almost like a bucket handle if you think about it on the back of the ribs. As the spine extends, it helps to open up the rib cage. So let's have a little go at that. That's nice, Rebecca. I like that finish off like that. So you can squat down a little bit, come up, breathing in, hold at the top, a couple of seconds, and then breathe out. And what is good about doing slow, continuous movement is that you'll actually slow the breath. So smooth breathing in. Let's just pause at the top a couple of seconds. You can look up and breathe out. Breathing in. And breathe out. When we pause at the top, just think of it as a suspension rather than a hold. So it's just like I'm just having a little rest and then I'm going to breathe out. And we're still breathing in a true deep breath. All we're doing is slowing that breath down with the movement. And take a rest there. The other thing I want you to focus on or think about on that movement is I'm going to exaggerate it and show you from the side. It's almost like you're doing that spine. It's almost like you're doing the cat-cow. So as you're coming up, as your hands are coming up the spine, you're extending here at the thoracic spine when you come to here, and then you're extending with the neck and looking up. So again, I'm not crushing my lower back here. I'm lengthening. I'm almost like lifting the vertebra, extending the spine, looking up. So you're getting some flexion through the spine, because again, what that will do is open up the rib cage. If we tighten the spine, if we tighten the rib cage, you don't have that space to breathe smoothly, efficiently. So let's just do a couple more of that movement, just with that sense of extending the spine. Okay, so feet shoulder width apart, nice and stable on the ground. Let the breath just settle naturally. And then you're breathing in, slow breathing at the pace of the movement as well. Slow, extend the spine. Little bit of suspension at the top, then breathe out. So just visualize that spine as your hands are coming up the body, opening up, lengthening the spine, opening up the lower ribs, the rib cage, the sternum. All of this just breathing easily in and out through the nose. In. Creating space in the rib cage. lengthening the spine, extending the spine, mobilizing each vertebra, each rib in the body. Just allowing the air in. And then take a rest there. Simple movements, easy breathing, but you're getting the body mobilized, doing it slowly in a very controlled, smooth, fluid way. So we're not forcing or pushing, you're just allowing to create energy and space within the rib cage and through the body. Really focus also on making sure that you're connected and you are using the whole body when you're doing practice like that, rather than just isolating the arms. Great, let's take a seat. So you can sit on the floor or on a chair, where whatever's comfortable for you. We'll just take a few moments just to really calm the breath, get some oxygen delivered from the blood into the tissues. So get yourself nice and comfortable. So if you're sitting on a chair, just get your feet connected to the ground. So just tune in with your feet in connection to the ground. Really feel supported. If you're on the floor there, Christine, again, just have your legs comfortable in a comfortable position, but just be supported by the surface that you're sitting on. We've created a lot now of nice mobility in the spine, so just nice and tall, lift from the crown. And just be aware of the breath naturally going deep into the body. So just going deep. Feel that softness in the belly. That expansion of the lower ribs, those floating ribs, just moving out to the sides. And then just bring your awareness to the back of the body. So breathing into the back of the body. You can close your eyes if you're comfortable with your eyes closed. The jaws relaxed. Shoulders relaxed. So just see if there's any more relaxation you can bring into the shoulders and the head and the jaw, the forehead, the eye sockets. Your lips are just lightly touching. And just bring your attention now to the air in the nose. So just a natural breath. Just notice the air as it enters the nose. Just very light and soft. Be aware of the different temperatures. So see if you can be aware of the coolness of the air as it enters the nose, as you breathe in. And the intention here is not to alter the breath, not to consciously alter how you're breathing, just really be aware of how much air your body actually needs for what you've done, the practice that you've done, to recover from that practice that we've done, and also for what you're doing at this moment in time. And that will vary depending on metabolic needs, hormones, time of the day. So you're just tuning into what volume of air do I actually need to breathe at this moment in time? And actually, it's a very light volume of air, but you can still take that very light or small volume of air deep into the body. So a true deep breath doesn't mean big breath. If you feel any tension anywhere, just move around a little bit. And keep tall through the spine. And now we are going to add a little bit of conscious control or guidance at the end of your exhale. So just normal breath in, normal breath out. First, just notice that very subtle pause or suspension at the end of your exhale. So just notice what your natural pause is at the end of that exhale. And then I'd like you to get to that natural pause and then just count down from 5. So we just pause and we're going to extend that pause for 5 seconds. So you'll do a normal breath in, normal breath out, get to that natural pause at the end of the exhale, and then just count down in your own heads down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just allow natural, easy breathing. So the only bit we're controlling is that 5-second count at the end of a normal exhale. So just in your own time, just do that for 3 breaths at the end of each exhale of your next 3 breaths. For those on Zoom, when you've done that, just pop your hand up so that I can see that you've done 3 breaths. And then just breathe easy when you do that. I know Christine is on the floor, so maybe, yeah, I can see your hand. Thank you. Good. And then we'll do one more round of that with the 3 breaths. This time, I want you to go to a point where you feel a comfortable pause. So if 5 was fine, then go for 5 again. If not, just go a little bit longer. So let's just do that for the next 3 breaths. Just in your own time. Thanks, Rebecca. And then pop your hand up when you've done that if you're on the Zoom class. I can see Christine. And Julie, great. And then just bring little bit of movement into the body. Give your hands a little bit of a shake. Have a little bit of a stretch if you need a stretch. Great. Nice session. Practice all of that. I know it's 9 o'clock. So just a couple of things quickly to ask. I put this out on the Facebook group, but everybody please get back to me, because I think it seems that people want to change the class to 8 o'clock rather than 8:30, because I think that's going to be better for people, because I know a lot of people are rushing off at 9 o'clock to do classes. So just let me know if you prefer to do it at 8 o'clock. Just yes, Christine, Julie, yes. I most probably will change them to 8 o'clock. That will be. I will keep this Thursday to 8:30. What I'll most probably do is from next week I'll do the classes at 8 o'clock. Also with the classes, if you are on the premium membership, there's that free workshop. It's the free workshop this coming Saturday, 2 till 3:30. It'll just be stuff like this that we'll just explore in more detail, and it'll be a workshop. So I'll be discussing with people rather than just presenting a class. So that's free if you are premium members. If you're not premium members, then you can sign up for that. It's £29 for a 90-minute workshop. So that's coming up this Saturday. I think that's about it. So hopefully I will see you on Thursday, 8:30. Then I think we'll start 8 o'clock next week. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Thanks for joining in, and I'll see you all soon.